Hello, wonderful viewers. My name is Quazar. I'm your host, and today I have some really cool art to show you. Basically, we know how Bobette and Dandy both have pets, being Cole and Pebble, but what if the other main tunes that don't have pets also had them? Luckily, a super talented artist named Dev the Goober went ahead and made some terrific art, and I got permission to show it off in my video. With that being said, let's get right into it. The first pet we're going to look at here is Bug, who is V's pet. Now, it has 2 stars in health, making it a main character similar to Pebble, instead of, I think, uncommon like Cole, and its stats are 1 star on skill check, 4 stars in movement speed, 5 stars in stamina, 3 stars in stealth, and 3-star extraction speed, kind of making it a mimic of, well, not a mimic, but a polar opposite to V, which would make them a really good duo. Furthermore, if you haven't figured it out yet, Bug is a computer mouse. So it's like how your computer has a mouse, except it's literally a living computer mouse. I feel like that idea is just genius. The next thing to look at here is actually Bug's gender. Now, the only reason this is actually important is because it is they, it, because like a computer mouse, it doesn't have a gender, it's genderless, so it just goes by standard pronouns. Also, please do pardon the other bits and bobs of the other pieces of the new tunes you're seeing on the side of the screen. We will get to that in a bit. But the last thing to go over with Bug is its really nice monochrome color scheme. So, looking at Bug, we're seeing multiple different versions of the color gray, and that is really neat because the majority of computer mouses in the 90s were gray, and this game takes place in the 90s. Furthermore, it just has a big nose, and I felt like bringing that up. Okay, now on to our next version of a main's pet, who is Fluffy. Now, once more, you're going to have to excuse the stats and stuff that are on the side of the screen. I don't really have a way of covering that up. But as you can see, Fluffy is a pillow and Astro's pet, which is very fitting. So, the idea comes from like a fluffy dog and how it resembles a pillow. It also does have the, I forget how to say star. It also has the star pattern that Astro has right in the middle of its like body. And it's just it's a really cute dog. Its stats, it also does have 2 hearts, but that part I had to cut off from screen simply because there wasn't space to put it. But also, let's go. It has 5-star skill check, 3-star movement speed, 1-star stamina, 3-star stealth, and 4-star extraction speed. So I'm sure you've noticed, but so far, all of the pets seem to work really well with the main that owns them. For example, stamina is Astro's whole thing. He gives other people stamina, so Fluffy, who is his pet, having low stamina makes sense because it's easily supported by Astro. Also, her color scheme is a really, really nice lavender. I almost said velvet. It's a really nice white colored lavender and kind of fits with the whole idea of it being a pillow. Not really, but I've seen a few lavender colored pillows before. Now on to our next pet, who is owned by Shelly. Now, dinosaur fans, I know you watched Jurassic Park, and this design is already ringing a lot of bells for you. So, Shelly's pet is named Amber, named after Amber. So it's in Jurassic Park, there is this thing where a dinosaur's DNA is essentially trapped in amber. I don't know if that's actually fully correct. I haven't watched those movies in quite some time. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong at any point in the video. And why not subscribe? But also, if there's anything in this video that you think could use some help, like maybe I am bad at something specific, go ahead and tell me. Please do it constructively and don't just say, you're bad at this. But please subscribe too. Okay, this is Shelly's pet Amber, and it's based off of Amber and how it was a mosquito that was trapped in the amber that had the DNA of the dinosaur. That's what it was. So, yeah. So, obviously, it's like a mixed fusion of a mosquito and amber with an amber color scheme. no mouth, surprisingly, and the eyes are they're staring directly at you at all times. Let's get into the stats, and it has 2-star health, 4-star skill check, 3-star movement speed, 3-star stamina, 1-star stealth, and 5-star extraction speed. Once again, being really easy to boost with the help of Shelly, since her ability increases another tune's extraction speed. So if you have high extraction, Shelly's boost performs better. So like if you have Shelly, it could work really well with Amber. So that's basically a majority of what we have for Amber. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to another tune. This is actually one of my favorites that Dev the Goober made. Here it is. This is Biscuit, who is Sprout's pet, as you can see on screen. Now, you're already noticing something that I will get into in a second. So, first off, Biscuit is a he/it, and as far as stats go, 2 stars in hearts, simply because it's a main tune. It has 3-star skill check, 1-star movement speed, 4-star stamina, 5-star stealth, and 3-star extraction speed. Once again, kind of mirroring what we have with Sprout. Now, the thing I want to talk about the most here is this amazing design. It looks like a cat that is made out of dough, so that's the design. But like the coolest thing here is they included a image of the underside, and it has the sesame seeds you would see on like a burger bun. So this is by far one of my favorite designs out of the bunch here. And with that being said, I have just a few more things I'm going to go over, and I'll go ahead and show you what it is now. So this is a relationship chart that Dev the Goober made for all of these fan-made tunes, and it is really interesting to see, but the best part about this is they actually drew how all of the tunes interact in a really nice image, which I will show you right now. Also, please ignore Fluffy. I just couldn't crop her out of the image properly. So, in this image, we can see a few things. The first and most notable is Fluffy cuddling with Biscuit, and honestly, it is just one of the most adorable pieces of art I have ever seen. The next thing that I want to talk about is the art with V and Bug, where like Bug is biting on V's tail, which is a cord. So kind of how sometimes mice will eat cords. I feel like that was a really cool reference to how mice actually work. I don't know if they actually do eat cords frequently. And then the last thing to look at here, well, not really, is Shelly with her pet, who is aforementionedly named Amber. Pretty sure I just used that word wrong, but all of this is really cool to look at. And we also see a sketch of all of them, and then Pebble growling, which is just so cool to see. With all of that being said, please do check out Dev the Goober's channel. There will be a link in the description. Also, please check out, I forgot, at the Bit Maestro. They make the amazing music that you hear in the background of pretty much all of my videos. With that being said, I would also like it if you went ahead and commented who your favorite was, and also ability ideas for these guys, because Dev did not include them, and I think they'd be really cool to see, and I'm sure they would also like to see them. But with all of that being said, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10,000, and have a terrific day. Please stay entertained. I'm your host, Quazar. With all of that, I'm going off air now. Goodbye.